The Unseen Value. A story of ordinary wonders. Lily loved her routine. Every morning, she woke to the chirping of birds, a sound she often ignored. She rushed through breakfast, a quick bowl of cereal, never truly savoring the sweetness of the milk or the crunch of the flakes. She caught the 7:15 bus, always jostling for a seat, her mind already preoccupied with the day's tasks at the office. Her lunch was usually a sad sandwich eaten at her desk, a fleeting moment between emails and spreadsheets. Evenings were spent watching television, scrolling through social media, or staring blankly at the wall, never really connecting with herself or the world around her. Her life was, in her own words, perfectly normal. She had a good job, a comfortable apartment, and a small circle of friends. But there was a persistent undercurrent of dissatisfaction, a quiet hum of unease that she couldn't quite pinpoint. She often felt as though something was missing, a vital piece of her puzzle that she couldn't find. She attributed it to stress, to the relentless pace of modern life. She never considered that maybe, just maybe, the problem was her perspective. One Tuesday, she woke to a different sound. No birds chirped. Silence. A heavy silence that pressed down on her chest. She felt a strange weakness, a disorientation. She tried to get out of bed, but her legs wouldn't cooperate. Panic flared, cold and sharp. She called for help, but her voice was a weak whisper. She was rushed to the hospital, diagnosed with a rare illness, a sudden and unexpected attack that left her paralyzed from the waist down. The doctor's words were stark, brutal. It's a long road to recovery, and there's no guarantee you'll ever walk again. The world shifted on its axis. Suddenly, the perfectly normal aspects of Lily's life were stripped away. The simple act of walking, once taken for granted, became a distant, unattainable dream. The chirping of birds, once an annoying background noise, became a phantom sound she longed to hear again. The taste of cereal, once a mundane experience, became a memory she cherished, a taste she desperately wanted to experience once more. Her apartment, once a comfortable space, felt like a prison. She was confined to her bed, her wheelchair, her small corner of the world. The emails and spreadsheets that once filled her days became irrelevant. The television, the social media, the blank wall, they all mocked her with their silence, their stillness. Her friends visited, offering words of comfort, but their visits felt bittersweet. Their stories of their own normal lives, their busy schedules, their casual outings, their carefree walks, only amplified her loss, her confinement. She felt a chasm growing between her and the world, a gulf of helplessness and frustration. But something unexpected happened. As the days turned into weeks, as her physical therapy progressed slowly but surely, Lily's perspective began to change. The small things, once overlooked, now possessed an extraordinary beauty. The sunlight streaming through her window, the gentle touch of a friend's hand, the vibrant colors of a flower brought to her by a visitor. These simple things became sources of profound joy. She listened intently to the recordings of birdsong her friend played for her, each chirp and trill a precious gift. She savored the small sips of water, the subtle flavors of the carefully prepared meals her mother brought her. The simple act of feeling the wind on her face, a sensation she could only achieve by being taken outside in her wheelchair, became a powerful reminder of the life she was fighting to reclaim. She began to appreciate the kindness of her nurses, the unwavering support of her friends and family, the dedicated efforts of her physiotherapists. She realized the true value of human connection, a connection she had almost taken for granted in her previous, busy life. Slowly, painfully, Lily began to rebuild her life. It wasn't the life she had before, but it was a life richer, more profound, more deeply felt. She learned to appreciate the beauty of imperfection, the resilience of the human spirit, and the immeasurable value of the ordinary moments that once passed her by unnoticed. She learned to use assistive technology to manage her work, finding a new level of focus and efficiency. She discovered a passion for writing, using her experiences to inspire others. She became an advocate for people with disabilities, using her voice to raise awareness and promote inclusivity. Years later, Lily sat by the window, the chirping of the birds filling the air. She smiled, a genuine, heartfelt smile that reflected a profound sense of gratitude. She had lost her ability to walk, yes, but she had gained something far more valuable, a deep and abiding appreciation for the simple wonders of life. She understood now that the true richness lay not in the extraordinary, but in the extraordinary value of the ordinary, a value only truly revealed through its absence. She learned that life wasn't about avoiding hardship, but about finding beauty and meaning amidst it. And she carried that wisdom, that profound understanding, with her, a constant companion on her journey. The loss had been profound, but the gain, immeasurable. She looked outside, at the bustling city life going on. Below, people rushed by, absorbed in their routines, their minds already preoccupied with the tasks ahead. She wished, with a gentle sigh, that they could all appreciate the unseen value of the ordinary wonders around them, before it was too late. She knew, from personal experience, that the most precious things in life are often the ones we take for granted, until they are gone. And that realization, she felt, was the most valuable lesson of all. The chirping of the birds, once ignored, now filled her heart with a quiet, persistent joy. It was a reminder, a constant companion, of the profound beauty found in the ordinary, a beauty she now cherished more than ever. Her perfectly normal life was gone, replaced by a life that was truly, remarkably, extraordinary.